And now, suddenly, like all great plans, and then we'll fire ships into it.
Ah, music to my ears. Or was that nail scratching on the chalkboard? I can't tell, but it doesn't really matter at this point.
Hello, I am Ramnesis, and I am here with my brother Snakiis, and we are doing a Let's Play of Terranigma.
No, watch this.
Don't... Okay. We are just a whole bundle of geniuses. On our last episode, we managed to reawaken all plant life and be sexually harassed by a flower.
And we've all agreed that it was a giant mistake to reawaken plant life. I don't know why I always collect that magic rock, but I just have to. It's like...
We don't even use them. Okay, the way the magic system works in this game is each piece of magic is only usable once. So, because what happens is you collect those magic rocks and you turn them into a spell, and then you can use that spell however many times you created it. So there is a limited number of times you can use magic in this game. Unless it's one of the special summoning magics that are given to you. I think you can use those over and over again. Not that I do. Okay, that was pointless. I'll no longer be alone. We will always watch over you.
No.
And I don't mean watch over you. I'm more than it can survive. It will come to your help.
They will come to your help.
And this should so be like a very white flower.
Ahead, there is a land that was a paradise of birds.
And that's not very white. The
Paradise of birds.
is not very white. It's just yellow, so I need to switch voices.
Like those, the birds must be awaiting your help.
I don't know. If there is any as sexually creepy as you, I don't think I want to resurrect... Oh my gosh. Look at that butt. Look at that butt.
Okay, you were just complaining that the plants were sexually creepy.
Can't a man admire his own butt from a third-person far-off perspective?
Well, I mean, yes, but I'm pretty sure that's nothing Shakespeare would have ever said. I'll shake my spear!
Don't you remember that great quote in Hamlet, which was something to the effect of, can't a man admire his own butt from a third-person perspective, from a far-off third-person perspective? It was something like that. Okay, so here's something I just noticed.
You're wearing a poncho.
No, not that. Ark looks like a lemming.
He does. Oh god, we spent like one of the last videos trying to figure out what, character he reminded us of, and it turned out to be a lemming. From Lemmings.
So, unbeknownst to me, I think I just went into the dungeon first. But whatever. Not good.
Ah, he punched me, Bobby.
Okay. So
why don't you just leave the dungeon instead of spending one of these things? You already spent it.
No, that's not how it works.
That's not how any of this works. Yeah, it is, actually.
I don't just suddenly regain all my health when I leave a dungeon.
No, but you could have gone to here.
And bought things.
Yes.
What's up, you...
And maybe slept. It is a sad thing, Herb. There was once a paradise of birds here.
Is this what the world's gonna be like when it's populated only by flowers in the future?
I can hear them, Horatio.
Oh!
The sad cries of birds from the stone mountain in the north.
It's more like the east.
Somebody must have destroyed the source of life for birds.
No.
What would be the source of life for birds? Would it be oxygen? Would it be seeds?
Worms.
Worms.
It's worms.
But I cannot do a thing except await their return.
Why did you talk to me? No, welcome!
Nice of you!
No.
Do you want to buy something?
No.
Please buy something!
No.
I totally accept money! Money has value for dead souls! I need to pay Charon!
Why do you need to pay Charon? Why do you owe a debt to the Lord of the Underworld?
Well, to get me across the river, obviously. It takes 2 coins! But I got a thriving business, so I have to keep going back and forth.
What? It's like, yeah, I had access to the afterlife and all, but I was like, I can't just leave my customers in the lurch. And Karen was like, if you keep paying me money, what do I care?
I can't leave my customers in the lurch. Hey, that's a bird! They're already here!
We've already seen monkeys.
Yeah, they're already here too. Monkeys.
Monkeys predate flowers. Funny fact. Tra-la-la! He runs like a Japanese schoolgirl.
No, he doesn't. He's got his fist balled up.
Right, my bad. Wait, how could you tell?
I don't see fingers.
Ow.
You just got punched in the face.
His fists are only slightly more defined than Cloud's from Final Fantasy VII, and that's saying something.
Yeah, it's saying you could do a lot more on the Super Nintendo. Where are you going now?
So... I don't know.
What weapons do you have? Nope. The raw spear's good.
I don't have the wooden spear yet.
No, you want the rock spear.
Why did I say the wooden spear?
I don't know. Well, obviously because paper covers rock.
Ow. I'm not... We have no time for your ridiculous rock, paper, scissors jokes. There's a world to be saved, and birds to be sexually molested by.
Why don't you just push the stone?
Ah, there you go.
Oh! Well, I think you're gonna have to kill them now.
Or not.
You are such a coward.
Oh, I'm the coward. I'm the coward.
Yes, I would have stayed and fought.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yeah.
You would have told a nice story about, like, 20 minutes later, you'd been like, and there was that one time I was fighting a boulder. It was just after I was sexually molested by a flower. But that's a story for a different day.
Well, look, okay, I'm sorry. Boulders and flowers are way too common, so actually, yeah. I mean, if you are sexually molested by a flower, there's a pretty good odds you're gonna have to fight a boulder pretty soon thereafter. So you're really gonna have to narrow it down.
I really want to know what universe you live in.
The one where people can be sexually molested by flowers and have to fight boulders, of course. Garignac.
Rock. Ow. I'm not fighting you guys until I freaking get a good spear. But I'll fight you just fine. Okay. Those are not any kind of birds I've ever seen.
They actually remind me of the bees in Evo.
Jock.
I think that might be our next game.
Evo's a great game.
Evo is fantastic. I think we'll get it set up, and I'll be the one to play that one.
Whatever you want to do. I suck at Evo, so I don't see how it's any different than what I normally do.
Why do you keep jumping to my jokes before I can say them?
Because they'll be less funny if I say them.
I think you misunderstood the whole concept of entertainment.
Okay, here's what my definition of entertainment is.
You jumping into a lake.
No. My definition of entertainment is...
Dude, that thing looks so goofy. It's like, I just caused an earthquake.
And then it's like, wait. What am I supposed to do next? Line. Your line is... Is this gonna be one of those
I spent way too much time animating that boulder's ass.
Okay, too much time or not enough time?
Ah, the mysteries of the universe.
Like, why do Snakiis keep asking stupid questions?
If I knew, people. If I knew.
Look, he's had enough time to formulate an answer. If he still hasn't one yet, you know, you should probably stop holding him up as your hero. A hero for a new age.
He is neither the hero we need nor the one we deserve. Yeah, you're gonna have to face him. Or run to the chest really quickly.
Ow. Okay, fine!
Ow.
Fine! Fine. I'll just waste all my medium bulbs. That's what you want, Rox? Is that what you want? I just fought a plant demon. You think fighting some inanimate boulders is gonna scare me?
Oddly enough, they're better at soaking damage than the plant demon.
There we go.
There you go.
Hey!
Can't hit him! He's too busy doing his I got a sword animation! Yes, I know it's a spear, but you know. Everything in life can be turned into a spear. I'm doing so well for you. Oh, that actually is better.
You have impeccable timing. So I learned something interesting about the SNES today.
What's that?
So it turns out that the SNES has a really terrible time determining diagonal button presses. And you're like, okay, why is this important? Well, do you remember
Street Fighter 2?
Do you remember Street Fighter 2 or Sabin's Blitz inputs from Final Fantasy VI? It turns out that when you're doing think of like the Hadouken combination. When you're doing the Hadouken combination, since the it works better for Final Fantasy VI, but since it can't process the diagonal, if you instead of pressing going from down to left in a certain way, if you press down twice and then left once, it will process it as the Hadouken. Or if you do down once and left twice, it will do the same thing.
All I remember is that in Mega Man X and Mega Man X2, since they are Capcom games, they hid a special weapon from Street Fighter 2 in each of them. And I do remember in the Mega Man X, you could get the Hadouken, and you would actually use it by putting in the button combination, and then Mega Man would go, Hadouken! Hadouken! It was adorable.
It also happened to be the super mega awesome attack that killed everything.
You had to be at full life to do it, but if you could manage to stay at full life, you could
Have I been glitched in here?
Boss. One shot for each form.
I've been glitched in here. Oh, there we go. So, little known fact, it turns out there's an ultimate attack in this game, too.
What is that?
Oh, if I told you that, it wouldn't be secret then. How do you think it came to be a little known attack?
It's jumping up in the air and dive bombing, isn't it?
No! Why do you think of that? You think I would just tell you that if it was so secret?
It's the move we love to do. Although, to be fair, you're not doing it right now, but hey.
It's because I sucked.
I mean, it is a semi-complicated button combination.
And it does do a secret move.
Your secret move is falling into a lake.
I'd like to see you do better. Inanimate
Show
object
me a
that we
lake
don't...
and I will fall into it better than you can.
Okay, what proof do we have that you actually exist?
I I didn't think we were going to have one of these philosophical conversations tonight.
Everybody knows I exist, right? Because I'm the one playing the game. But you have no excuse.
I think everybody accepts that there is someone playing the game. It is not actually proof positive that you are the person.
Okay, I actually have an admission for all of you. We're not actually playing Terranigma. This was just all a really complicated illusion to make you think we're better than we actually are. We actually really suck at video games. So we hired a guy named Bob.
We basically go around the internet rating other people's games. I'm sure you'll be able to find someone else using this exact combination.
It's out there, believe us. How else would we have gotten the video? And the worst part is, because we're so unoriginal, we have to write all our comedy and time it to being really bad at this game.
Yeah, we found the worst people we could find playing this game.
And they were like, ah, those guys are terrible. Why would they ever play games? You know, when I admit that I'm actually the one playing this game, I'm going to feel really bad about myself.